Hello, my beautiful sisters and brothers. Welcome to the video. Look, networking isn't just about showing up and collecting those business cards or sort of throwing your name out there to as many people as possible at an event. It's about building real connections, being intentional with what you're trying to accomplish, and creating opportunities that actually align with your purpose. Think about it. If you're going to invest all of this time and energy to go to an event, then you want to know that it's actually going to be worthwhile. So here's what you need to do before you walk in the room, and that's have a plan. Because if you're like me, you've walked into a networking event before. You've wandered around. You've even had a few surface level conversations. And at the end, you left feeling like you had wasted your time. That's because networking without a plan is just socializing. And that's what we were doing. If you want results, you have to have a strategy. Look, here's how to make sure an event is worth your time. First, you want to research the event and the organization. Does this event even align with your industry interests or the goals that you have for yourself? Who's going to be in the room? Will the right people be in the room? How do you know? Number two, know who you want to meet before you get there. Look at the event program list. Sometimes there's a guest list. Who are the speakers? Who are the panelists? Who are the attendees that could be key connections for you and your goals? Three, also set a goal for the event. Are you looking for business leads, a mentor, investors, new clients? Know what you want to gain before you walk in. Otherwise, why would you even go? Let's talk about some don'ts here, some mistakes that we make inevitably when we're out here trying to network. We go to these events thinking, here's the thought. If I can just meet the right person in this room or that person, my career will take off. Because that's what I need, that one thing, that one purpose. And so we only focus on the big names in the room. Sure, the speakers are important, but sometimes the event organizers are the people who hold the real power. They know the attendees and they can make the right introductions for you. Another mistake is we talk too much about ourselves. Instead of leading with, here's what I do, why don't you start with, well, what are you working on right now? And then listen so that you can learn how to bring value to them when you reconnect. Because the next don't is we don't follow up. The conversation is just the start. The real networking happens in the follow-up. If you don't nurture that connection, it just fades away. You won't even remember where you met them from. Sis, think about it this way. It's not about who knows you. It's about who remembers you and why. Let's talk about some practical steps here on how to network the right way. First, make sure you meet the event organizers. Make them your allies. Don't try to focus on the speakers and the VIPs. Introduce yourself to the event planners. Ask them, hey, who in this room do you think I should be talking to? They will often point you in the right direction because they already know those people. Number two, ask better questions. Instead of pitching yourself, say something like, well, tell me what your biggest challenge is right now. What are you working on? What kind of projects got you excited? Why are you here? This helps you figure out how you can be a resource to them later, which brings me to number three, follow up with value. After the event, don't just send one of those emails that say, hey, nice to meet you. Offer something of value, an article, a contact, a solution to something that they mentioned. This is how you stand out, people. Four, make introductions for others. When you connect two people who can help each other, you build goodwill. And when you open the doors for others, you open doors for yourself. And finally, number five, be consistent. Networking is not about a one-time meeting. It's about staying in touch and building relationships over time. Sisters, here's your uplifting and healing call to action in this video. Think about this. Your network is your net worth. Stop showing up to events without a plan. Stop wasting your time in rooms that don't serve your goals and instead start building connections that actually move you forward, help you move toward your goal. So tell me in the comments, what's one networking goal that you are going to set for yourself this month? Drop it in the comments. And again, let's continue to hold each other accountable. Remember, you are worthy of the opportunities that you seek. You just have to go out there and make them happen. So until next time, my beautiful sisters, stay bold, stay intentional, and stay connected. Mwah. Peace.